Hi, it's Chirag here, and I'm so excited to give you some information about this puppy course. So, it's an online course which you can work through at your own pace, and the goal of the course is to cover some topics that are really relevant to puppy training. So, we use the word socialization a lot, but if I asked you to define socialization, would it be easy to give a clear definition? For example, if I say, give me a clear definition of reinforcement, for a lot of people that's easy to do. But when it comes to socialization, it's something like, it becomes a bit more fluffy. And I remember when I first thought about it, I was like, wait, we're always talking about this construct, this word, but what does it actually mean? So we look at questioning socialization and the word, the construct, and asking what does it actually involve? Is it something different and special, or is it part of a normal learning paradigm? And we hear things like, well, when puppies get to a certain age, the socialization window closes and you can't socialize anymore. But is that actually true? In this course, we're going to question lots of common practices regarding socialization and puppy training. We're also going to have a look at the idea about puppy play and puppy socialization in classes. Is it a good thing to do? Why should we do it? Maybe why should we avoid it? And if we do it, how do we do it in a way that's going to be helpful to the puppies? We're also going to talk about things like play biting and bite inhibition. Is there any science behind it? Is it something that we should be teaching people? And if so, how? We're also going to look at common training problems that come up in puppy classes. Things like loose leash walking, toilet training. And we're going to take a look at different topics in puppy training that might be relevant and look at different ways of teaching them. So for example, one of the things we often teach people is rather than ignore your puppy or tell your puppy off, or blame your puppy for doing something. Focus on teaching them what you want them to do. But often we teach exercises like when your puppy jumps up, turn your back. And often what we're teaching or what people hear is my puppy's made a mistake, so I need to tell them off or punish them by ignoring them. And so on one hand, we're trying to teach them that it's not the puppy making mistakes because a puppy doesn't know what to do. But on the other hand, we're teaching them that your puppy's got it wrong, so ignore your puppy. So what are the other ways we can teach these exercises that maybe give the same story or teach the same behaviors, and we model and we teach in the same way the things we want them to do when they go home? We're also going to have a look at a case study involving a Saint Bernard who was really scared of other dogs. And you'll get to see how over 2 days we work with him and what kind of training program we use. There's lots of video examples scattered throughout the course as well. When you sign up, you have access for a year, and there's two options. So your first option is you can sign up, start the course, work through it, and visit as many times as you want over the year. Option two is everything I've just mentioned, but in addition to that, you also get two 30-minute sessions with myself. So we do private Zoom sessions where you can chat about any questions you have regarding the material that we've covered, or any other questions you might have regarding puppy training in general. Is it something about a puppy that you have or a client that you're working with? Or do you want to discuss different ideas of where you could take your puppy curriculum and your puppy classes or your puppy sessions? Are you stuck with off-leash interactions and you want some help with that? So there's two options you get to choose. So if this is something that's useful to you, feel free to click the link and sign up. And I look forward to seeing you on the course.